Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. I'm going to talk to you today about this 2017 Infiniti Q50. This one is equipped with the new 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. This is an engine we first saw arrive in the Q50 model line for the 2016 model year. This particular version is a 2017 equipped with the Sport package. Why did Infiniti decide to add a 4-cylinder engine to the Q50 lineup? Well, originally when the Q50 first came out for the 2014 model year, there weren't a lot of engine choices. You had the direct response hybrid, which is a great engine, combined with an awesome hybrid system. But not everybody who's buying a vehicle like this is necessarily looking for a hybrid. Then we have the workhorse VQ37 engine, which has been used in many Infiniti and Nissan products for years and years. It's an award-winning engine, but it is starting to get a little bit long in the tooth. It's a little bit coarser than some of the smoother power plants we find in the German rivals. So Infiniti knew it was time to kind of inject some new technology into the Q50. It was a relatively new vehicle, but it was using a little bit of an older engine with that VQ37. For the 2016 model year, we saw 3 new engines become available in the Q50. We have the 2-liter 4-cylinder that's equipped in this one, and then we saw 2 new VR30 engines, a 300 horsepower version and a 400 horsepower version. But while the VR30s were developed by Infiniti, this 2-liter 4-cylinder engine is actually sourced from Mercedes. And you might say, well, Mercedes is a competition for Infiniti. Why would they do that? Well, car manufacturers have a long history of doing things like this. It costs a lot of money to develop an engine, and Infiniti really didn't have any options. They could go to the Nissan parts bin. Nissan is Infiniti's parent company. Infiniti is Nissan's luxury division, so they could have went to the Nissan parts bin and took a 4-cylinder from there, but they really didn't have any 4-cylinder engines in the Nissan parts bin that were refined enough or powerful enough to be adequate to put in a luxury vehicle like this Q50 that's supposed to compete with Audi, Mercedes, and BMW. So they licensed that 4-cylinder engine from Mercedes. Mercedes has a great 4-cylinder engine they use in many of their products. This 2-liter 4-cylinder engine makes 208 horsepower. You can find it in the C-Class, you can find it in the Mercedes GLA, you can find it in the Mercedes CLA, to name a few. So it has a proven track record, and Mercedes definitely could always use a little bit extra money. So by licensing the engine to Mercedes, Mercedes gets a little bit better ROI in their investment for developing this this 4-cylinder engine using the Q50. And Infiniti, they get access to a fantastic 4-cylinder engine that already has a proven track record in a premium luxury brand. So with 208 horsepower, this is a fantastic power plant. Provides plenty of get up and go for most people, and obviously if you're wanting more power, then you can opt for the 300 horsepower or the 400 horsepower version of the VR30 engine. But this 4-cylinder engine allows the Q50 to be available at a lower price point for people who are not too caught up with all-out, acceleration and power, and it's very fuel efficient. So it's a little bit more fuel efficient than the engine choices that you had before, aside from the hybrid version. The last time we saw a small displacement engine in an Infiniti product was years ago in the Infiniti G25, which was a version of the G sedan. The Q50 actually ended up replacing the G sedan. While the G25 didn't have a 4-cylinder, it was actually a small displacement V6, only displacing 2.5 liters. It made 218 horsepower. It was really a fantastic engine. It sold really well for us on the new market, and it sold very well in the used market. I don't know why, but Infiniti discontinued the G25 right, I think, after 2 years. That engine was never available in the Q50. But for the 2016 model year, a small displacement engine has returned to the Infiniti product line in its compact sport luxury sedan, the Q50, with this 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It has direct injection, the latest in gasoline engine technology. The way direct injection works is it sends highly pressurized gasoline directly into the combustion chamber. Generally that gives you more horsepower, lower emissions, and better fuel economy. It also has a start-stop system. It's actually the only engine you can get in the Q50 right now with a stop-start system, aside, I guess, from the hybrid, which works a little bit differently. But basically, the way the start-stop system works is if you're, stopped at a stoplight, the engine will actually shut off. You don't have to put it in park. You can have it in drive. It will tell that you're at a stop. It will shut off to save gas. And as soon as you hit the gas again, the engine will start right up, and you can take off. Very seamless. Works excellent. The one problem I had with the G25, which I really appreciate Infiniti not doing with the Q50, is with the G25 it seemed like Infiniti penalized you for opting for the smaller engine. With the G25 you couldn't get it with a sport package, you couldn't get it with navigation, you couldn't get it with some of those higher end options you could get with the 3.7 liter V6 equipped G37. That is not the case with the Q50 2.0T. This is one right here, a 2017 model year, and it's very nicely equipped with features. This one is actually equipped with a sport package. So with the sport package, you get a little bit more of an aggressive front-looking front fascia for a sportier look. You get this upgraded wheel and tire package, the sport wheel and tire package. You get larger brakes. You get a sport-tuned suspension. You get a little bit extra bolstering in the seats to hold you in place during performance driving. You get this really nice contrast stitching, and you get these really nice steering wheel paddle shifters. You also get aluminum pedals. This one also has a Premium Plus package, which gives you navigation. You have a backup camera, heated front seats, heated steering wheel. Lots of cool features and technology. So I applaud Infiniti not penalizing customers for opting for the 4-cylinder engine. They can still get that performance and look of the sport package, and they can get important features like navigation and the upgraded Bose sound system, which before in the G25 you could not get. If you wanted some of those extra perks like the sport package and navigation, stuff like that, Bose sound system, you had to get the G37. So really is a fantastic product that rounds out a great model lineup for the Q50. You can go from a 208 horsepower 4-cylinder engine all the way up to a 400 horsepower twin turbo V6. You have a nice 3-liter 300 horsepower version to be kind of like the Goldilocks engine right in the middle. And then you also have that amazing direct response hybrid system for people who value performance, technology, and want to optimize fuel economy. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you're interested in the Q50, we always have a great selection in stock. We have new ones, we have pre-owned ones, we have certified pre-owned ones. Very impressive vehicle. Come in, we'll give you a full demonstration, and you can take one out for a spin. I think you'll be very impressed.